but he represents all of Rao Tai.
Then must he put his name on everything? Prize share is simpler.
The former Lord of Kadnua and one-time Terrifier of Harbor Masters. If Doxa other than Hasango, you have not brought much good news of late. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters? If your report is true, he's stumping port towns into craters. He must be stopped. Determination, but you need a plan. And the Valians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin. And the Huana will... No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit. Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's Mortar. It's largely free of rough weather. Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers. It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rawatayans we could feed with plantations here. That's a naive view. One our enemies are keen to promote. Raotai's violent storms have shaped and hardened us as much as they have our homeland's rock. But it remains a difficult place to live. So, and those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire. Glad you agree. If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into... And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally. You've already helped us immensely at Hasango. Once repairs are done, we can resume much-needed shipments from the farms back. It's also a welcome indication that someone around here can get things done. Atsura, our Grand Secretary, has a plan that would make use of your unusual talents. His office is downstairs. He can tell you more. Notice that, did you? Saltpeter is one of our chief resources at Rawatai. And we believe in... Now you can see why we didn't want the Valians nosing around our fort. I got our message all right.
Leave it to me.
I always forget that part. Say, you're— except the Hasanui. She yells at me sometimes.
See it done. Horses by the kitchen.
They weren't that bad.
Rhyming Hasanui with kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Me neither. That's why I leave epics to the lore college.
Criticism is easier than creation.
Watcher Nui, the hero of Hasongo. I'm pleased you've taken me up on my invitation. Nekataka is full of boastful tongues and bold claims, but none have accomplished what you managed at Hasongo. Forgive me. It seems I forget myself. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. Rawatai has long maintained trade interests in the region. While our homeland is rich in saltpeter, the violent climate and rocky— it's my business to look after the mainland's interests here. You are direct. I appreciate that. The demand for luminous Adra has sent the Valian trading company. Their expeditions grow too bold, and their officers too greedy. Worse, their rapid expansion attracts pirates and threatens the outlying Huana tribes. This risks souring the Kahanga royals against all foreign involvement. But you can curtail their growth. By snapping up land we need to grow food and build ships for our people? Indeed. The Valians have sent an expedition to Pococahara, a storm wreck. Restoring the luminous Adra at Hasonga was an incredible feat. If your abilities allow you to do that, find the luminous Adra at Pococahara. This should encourage them to develop the resources they have, rather than reaching for more. Deadfire is a tumultuous place. Consider the value of an— I do not have the precise location of Pococahara, but the tribe on the nearby island— Now, what else can I do for you?
Most birds I've seen leave quite a mess. How is Ishiza so tidy?
He isn't. In fact, he likes to hide his droppings between grimoire pages.
Just when I thought I needed to relax my personal boundaries.
Friend.
You cannot stand against such a
Faithfully
force.
done,
You
Emiani.
can only flee it.
Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
That's the last time I out with some soft-handed runt.
I should come clean about something, Captain. What? No. Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right? The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem. A bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy. Ah, yes. Making good with the locals, paying off bounties. Maybe Aethys did you a favor when he stepped on Cadnua. I didn't actually mean that. Appreciate it, Captain. You'd be doing out this one's bound for Harama, an acquaintance, good sailor, and these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Mage. You meet some strange types in
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it. The Rawatayans we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasonga. But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers. As am I. It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers. As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region. Yes, and how better to draw them out. Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail. Merely a first step. After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition. If you two are finished, it's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's I hope you got a while, because I got lots to... I'm sure, but imagine what we could learn from them. That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could change the Leaden Key without understanding how it... I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire, and they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia. And how to reform it, yes. Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly, but I was hoping we could look for them together. I believe you. Anyway, it's late. A ship!
Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valian Trading Company sends no one. Unless... By whose standard do you... I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Pococohara to search for Luminous Adra. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Or didn't know the way himself and was just trying to impress the outsider.
Ugh, this is a terrible place. Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned.
I'd say he's one clove short.
A cozy for my staring. It is unusual to see one of the...
More unusual than a dwarf with no sense of direction.
Bargroon. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways, but I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. Agrasima, this payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. I must watch the supplies and no sign of my ship. The captain left all but the essentials with me. Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale.
Village stuffs. It you hide Koiki fruit? I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish.
What is it?
Your orders?
Yeah? Yes?
Captain.
Ikira! What a surprise, I say. But no one told me that envoys of Rawatai landed on Tikawara. I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but Pokokahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. The Valians went to Pokokahara for luminous archery. As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they're forced to eat their belts, I say. Here, this was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Pokokahara in brighter days. If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go. Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins, never answers. Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert.
That does tend to follow the...
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Speak on, friend. What say?